both hotty-toddy, American Wrist, Batter Up, Hanover, and Time to Dance. Going to be a good one tomorrow, but we'll get you to throw advance here in the second.
Absolutely. Race 2 is presented by the Atlantic Classic Sale, and the field is lining up in behind the Metro Home Building Center starting gate. It's post time for race 2. Upstairs for the call to track announcer Vance Cameron.
Keeper Floored, Bohannon, Evil Vintage, Redland Sampson, Affair Somewhere, Nolan's Magic Sway, top of the stretch. Now approaching a start. Rough and pacing, a foursome leaving out. Affair Somewhere, Redland, Sampson, Bohannon, and guarding the rail is Keeper Floored to stack him up around the turn. Keeper Floored will lead at the 8th pole. Bohannon dropped in second to get away third. That's Redland Sampson. Up the rail 4th is Evil Vintage. Affair Somewhere has gone to Plan B, backed up and dropping in 5th. The early trailer, Nolan's Magic Sway. Straight alignment now at the opening quarter. Keeper Floored in line to Kenny Arsenault is the fraction setter. Racing from second, that's Bohannon on the turn third. Redland Sampson. 4th up the rail is Evil Vintage. Racing from 5th. That's Affair Somewhere, and trailing the field, Nolan's Magic Sway. Down the stretch for the first time off at 29 and 1 opening quarter. They're still in straight alignment at the midway point, led by Keeper Floored. 2-hole ride belongs to the long shot, Bohannon. Racing from 3rd is Redland Sampson, Evil Vintage 4th, Affair Somewhere 5th. Nolan's Magic Sway is 6th. As they go midway around the turn, approaching on the 5/8, the leader, Keeper Floored. In at the rail, Bohannon is second from the outside. Redland Sampson third. There's the half. 59 and 2. The 3/4 are arriving there next. Keeper Floored. Redland Sampson's on the run, and he's taking Evil Vintage with him. On by the 3/4 now. Keeper Floored the leader. Bohannon is second. Third at the rail. Nolan's Magic Sway. 3/4 in 1. 29 and 2, and they're headed home now. Keeper Floored trying to make every call a winning one. Bohannon looking for the big time upset. Third at the rail, Nolan's Magic Sway. He's another long shot. Keeper Floored all the way for Kenny Arsenault. Bohannon second. Nolan's Magic Sway third in 1:57.3. Second race goes under a judge's inquiry. Race number 2 under a judge's inquiry.
Okay, here's the slow-mo for race number 2 from Red Source in Charlottetown this afternoon, brought to you by the Atlantic Classic Sale. We'll see the trackside presentation. Kurt, we were a little surprised that Keeper Floored was on the front here today, but your long shot, like you said, got a nice trip here and ended up with the deuce.
Yeah, I thought he had pretty good gate speed. Brody McPhee would get a good trip with this guy leaving from post 2 here today. I didn't know if Keeper Floored would be cutting it. They do show on front there 29 flat in that qualifier, but I thought some outside horses might pressure Affair Somewhere maybe. But no, Kenny Arsenault is going to cut it here with Keeper Floored. 29-1, a well-rated mile by Arsenault. 59-2, 129-2 to the 3/4. Redland, Sampson, and Murphy come first up here, and then they made that unfortunate miscue there at the 3/4 pole, kind of taking Corey, who was sitting right on his back, Evil Vintage, out of the race. But Keeper Floored, I don't think they were going to get to this guy anyway here today. He was on cruise control down the lane. He won easily for Arsenault in 1:57.3. Bohannon at long odds gets the deuce, and Nolan's Magic Sway and Murder will get the show dough. But we are under an inquiry here in race 2, so hold on to all tickets as we await the judge's decision here in the second.
The judge's inquiry involves the conduct of the second race going to 3/4. Keeper floored into the second race winner's circle. Bay Pacing Gelding 5 by Sports Rider off the Intrepid Sealster Dam. Keeper's Destiny, owned by Wendy and Chris McCrae of Belfast. Bred by Darlene Hayes and Merlin House, along with Casey Coleman. Trained by Roger McKay. Major Roger McCrae. Kenny Arsenault, one of the leadingest drivers here at Charlottetown. Put him on top at every call to win in 157 and 3 down at trackside. That's the Atlantic Classic Sale Cooler presentation. Keeper floored. Wires the second.